April 14th, 1912. The RMS Titanic was sailing through the freezing North Atlantic on what was supposed to be the greatest voyage ever made. On board were more than 2,200 passengers and crew, enjoying a night of luxury and celebration. At exactly 11:40 p.m., the lookout spotted an iceberg directly ahead. The warning came too late. The officers immediately ordered the ship to turn while reversing the engines, but the massive vessel couldn't change course fast enough. Instead of a direct collision, the iceberg scraped along the starboard side. The impact felt surprisingly small to many passengers. Some barely noticed it. But below deck, the damage was catastrophic. The iceberg had opened several sections of the hull, allowing seawater to rush into multiple compartments. The Titanic had been designed to survive flooding in up to 4 compartments. That night, 6 were compromised. The ship's fate was sealed within minutes. Chief designer Thomas Andrews carefully inspected the damage. After his calculations, he delivered the devastating conclusion: the Titanic would sink. The estimate was brutal. The ship had less than 3 hours left. Captain Edward Smith ordered distress signals to be sent. Wireless operators transmitted the new international SOS signal alongside the older CQD call, hoping any nearby ship would hear them. Meanwhile, crew members quietly began uncovering the lifeboats. Many passengers assumed it was only a precaution. Music continued to play. Conversations carried on. Few realized they were standing aboard a ship that could no longer be saved. Just after midnight, the first lifeboats were lowered. Many left only partially filled because passengers still believed the Titanic was safer than a small wooden boat in the freezing darkness. As more water entered the ship, the bow slowly sank deeper. The angle became impossible to ignore. Panic spread across the decks. Crew members worked desperately to launch every remaining lifeboat. But there was a tragic problem. There simply weren't enough. Although legal under regulations at the time, the Titanic carried lifeboats for only about half the people on board. By around 2:05 a.m., the final lifeboats had departed. Hundreds remained trapped on the ship. With nowhere left to escape, many gathered on the stern as it rose higher into the air. At approximately 2:18 a.m.,